Hey Steph, it is March 24th, Thursday. I was going to record this video yesterday, but I didn't have any time, so I'm doing it today. And I'm going to give you my bucket list, or part of my bucket list thus far, which was kind of difficult for me to figure out because I certainly think a lot about what I want to do before I die, but I've never actually sat down and written it down and tangibly said to myself, you're doing this before you die, but here we go. The first thing is obviously that I would like to fall in love with someone and get married. And then eventually at some point have children with that person. I have decided, though, thinking about this seriously, that I don't want to do that. I don't want to get settled down until I feel like I have taken care of what I need to take care of in my life. Until I feel like I have some sort of job or I've had some sort of life of my own that I can then impart more of that knowledge, like on my children. And I also don't really know. I definitely think I'm gonna have children before I'm 30, but I'm not totally sure. Of course, that's whatever. I also want to. The second thing on my list is that when I do have children eventually, I want to raise them in a way that they don't know, like, hate, I guess, or judgment of other people based on who they are or where they're from or who they love. I want my kids to absolutely feel that they can be who they want to be and do what they want to do and love who they want to love and be friends with whoever they want to be friends with and have their own lives. And that I don't want my opinion necessarily to impact them in such a way that is so severe that they feel any sort of like guilt or anything like that. Number 3, I want to live in another country, whether that is as a student or as a as a professional worker. And I think that I will probably take care of sometime in the next year or two with studying abroad. Number 4, I want to figure out what I truly want to do in life and then do it. So, I mean, whether that be just being a writer or working for a publishing company or working for a newspaper, once I figure out that one thing that I definitely want to do in life, I want to do it. 5, I want to travel as many places as I possibly can. And I have a whole list here of so many places that I want to go. And hopefully we'll go to someday. I want to go to Brazil, and I want to go to Scotland and New Zealand and Australia and Greece, and I want to go to Tanzania and South Africa and Kenya and just all of these places. And I want to do that before I die because I think that's something that's always been important to me, traveling and knowing the world that I live in a more complex way than just reading about it or watching a movie about it. I actually want to be there. I have sort of a little list. Like, I want to take a tour of Versailles in France, and I want to write a short story in Russia, and I want to sincerely live in Kenya for however long, or for whatever reason. I just want to live there for even just a month. Like, that's something I've always wanted to do my whole life. And then whichever place I travel to that is my absolute favorite, I want to go back there with my family when I have a family of my own. Number 7. I want to become a less judgmental and much kinder person in life, and that is something that I wasn't sure if that would be something on a bucket list, but I feel like it is because it's something that I obviously want to do before I die, because I feel like I am too critical of others and I don't like it. So I want to try and work on that as sort of a personal inner thing. I want to publish a work of my own, whether that be a novel or a short story or just a newspaper article or something, but I want to be a published author of something, at least, before I die. And finally, I want to actually do something with this YouTube thing we're doing, because I feel like, I mean, and I'm not saying like go somewhere amazing with it, but I mean like I want to have some sort of positive impact or on someone's life in a way through, you know, this sort of communication that you and I have going, somehow do something like that. So I'm looking forward to hearing your bucket list. I am sorry that mine took well over 6 minutes, but I had a lot to say. I will see you on Friday, tomorrow, or on Saturday, whichever you choose, and I will see you in person hopefully sometime in the next week. All right. Love you, miss you, hopefully see you soon. Bye.